from now on until the end of the year, we are looking in. It doesn't taste gross, it's just too cold. This place is a mess, but gym first. Well. Happy Thursday. Today was Pilates day and that felt so good. I needed that stretch because my elbow joints were hurting a little bit from not yesterday's workout, the workout before. And yeah, we are on day 4 of actually putting in the work. I started Monday. I've been on my A game with my diet. I've been on my A game with posting content. So I'm sure you've seen the title of this video. I don't know if you've heard about the winter arc. It's that time at the end of the year, normally the last 3 months of the year, where you put in the work so that by the time the new year comes, you're already working on your goals. Or in my case, I'm trying to make sure that I reach some of the goals I had at the beginning of this year that I haven't been very intentional with. So that is what we're doing. First, I need to take a shower and then we're going to talk more about the winter arc. I'm not looking forward to this shower. I realize now that my energy has changed because I remembered, as much as cold showers are a thing that I do every morning, I'm not looking forward to it. I always ease myself into them by showering hot water and then cold water at the end. But now it's been almost 2 weeks. The guy hasn't come to fix my shower. I should probably call them again. But yeah, I have only cold water in my shower. I do have hot water at the sink and at both sinks in the kitchen and right here. So what I do, my shower, let me just quickly explain to you what my shower is. I get my sponge, lather it in the sink with hot water, scrub myself, and then run to the shower and scream, ah! Yeah, that's what we do. Alright, shower hour. Guys, the weather is so gloomy outside. So I do this thing every morning. I know it's a little disgusting to leave my kitchen dirty from the night before. I know some people do it, others don't. I just realized I was using a microphone earlier and I'm not using one now. Anyway, I hope it's fine. So I leave my kitchen messy, and the reason why is because in the morning, if I move, like I know I've worked out and I've done all those things, but moving around, cleaning kind of puts me in the momentum to work. Not kind of, really does put me in the momentum to work.
Bystanders, all these bystanders. Oh my god, these high standards. Dog, I'm Ned Flanders. No, I'm dead cancer patients, no faces. Dog,
Gotta eat this, otherwise it's going to go bad with some fruit, because for some reason it's not sweet at all, even if I put berries. You know what's crazy about meal prepping? I thought that by now all the food I had made would be over, but bro, my fridge is still full. I thought I was going to do a second meal prep, and today part of my content was to do my second meal prep, but I didn't record it on Tuesday. There is no way I can record me cooking more food when I have food in my fridge. I've been wearing the same clothes over and over because most of my clothes don't fit me right now. Especially my bottoms, bro. My clothes don't fit me. I'm focusing on wearing bigger and bigger clothes just to keep me through this transition, because every time I wear tight clothes, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so tight. Everyone can see my rolls. So I'm wearing the same stuff. And yesterday, if you saw my TikTok, Instagram, you know that I did a video about shopping. So I did buy a bunch of sweatpants because I'm going to be living in sweatpants. I'm going to do not a get ready with me. I'm going to show you guys what I bought. But the rule is, for everything I buy, something gets out of my closet, because my closet is full of stuff that I never wear, which is going to be very hard. Yeah, last time I remember it wasn't sweet and I had it anyway. Today, because it has been here for a bunch of days and it's not fresh, we're adding some maple syrup. Oof, that was a lot. Maple syrup. Also, since the last time we spoke, guess how many kilos I've lost? 2. Where is it? 2.65 since Monday. I know that on Monday it was mostly water weight and like weight from the weekend partying and all that stuff. I'm just curious to see if by Sunday I'll have gone back to at least 80, bro. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm going out on Saturday night with my girlfriend. Anyway, we'll see. My fingers are so ashy. This is why planning my day has become a lot easier. I have everything that I had planned in terms of content, because one of my goals is to build a community, grow my social media. I decided to take time and do all this at once. If you saw my previous video, you know what I'm talking about. So I know all the content that's coming up. I do not have to sit down every day and be like, oh, what content should I create today? No, even this video was planned last Friday, so I already knew what I had to do this week. I have to do this process again tomorrow for the next week if I want to keep this momentum. But yeah, let me just fill in what my to-do list for the day is, and then we're going to talk about the winter arc in just a second. Okay, that's done. Planning my days has become a lot easier lately, because once a week I take time to plan my content, and that's where I find the biggest trouble. One of my main struggles is waking up every day and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I uploading today? What am I doing? But now that I already know what I'm doing before the day even comes, it makes life a lot easier. I do already have them in my Notion, but I like to write them down in my notebook just to lock in, you know. Speaking of locking in, let's talk about the winter arc. Do I look crazy with the hoodie on? I feel like I look crazy. The winter arc is time to lock in. I told you this earlier, but it's basically you locking in from now on until the end of the year, preferably the last 3 months, but I'm personally doing it from now until the end of the year. It's November 28th. I started at the beginning of this week on the 25th of November. I've been locked in and I'm so grateful because I have not strayed yet. That is a very good thing considering I procrastinate too much. And I'm also starting to realize that maybe the reason I procrastinate is because I don't actually plan out what I have to do and I have it in my mind and I get overwhelmed and all these things. So maybe if you procrastinate, what you need to do is plan ahead and plan everything that you're going to do so that you take the guesswork out of what you have to do on the day of. Now, if you're like me and you've been procrastinating for a long time, yes, the day might come and you'll be like, oh my gosh, do I really have to do this? Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But when you actually look in and think, you're like, bro, I've been saying I'll do this tomorrow for the longest time, and one of the reasons I procrastinate is feeling overwhelmed. So if I overwhelm myself and not do what I have to do today and tell myself I'll do it tomorrow, bro, chances are I'm going to have so many things on my to-do list. I'm going to burn out and I'm going to have all these problems. So from now until the new year, I should actually moisturize my fingers after doing my dishes. I just came on straight here. Yeah. What was I saying? I digress. From now on until the end of the year, we are looking in. You and I are both looking in, okay? Let's put in the work. Let's make sure that if we had any goals at the beginning of this year and didn't put in the work, we are at least trying our best to get there so that by the time the new year comes, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you have goals from the last year, what happens on the new year? Do you bring those same goals to the next year? Because that's normally what happens for me. That's why I'm like, by the time the new year comes, instead of making new goals, I'm already on the path to my goals. So I'm going to share with you some habits that I'm personally practicing, and please share yours with me in the regular schedule noise. Right, and please share with me in the comment section down below what habits you're going to be practicing. For me, it's making my to-do list daily without fail. One of the reasons I'm doing that is because if I have a daily to-do list, I can share it on stories and I can promote my journal, which I've been bad with. One of the habits I said I'm going to practice daily, not directly sell, but show people on stories my journal that I ticked off my habit tracker, that I did all this stuff. It's Thursday, and I still haven't done that. I talked to myself this morning and I asked myself, why haven't you done that yet? And maybe I have some imposter syndrome around that because I have not been using the journal as much as I should. So I feel a certain type of way, like sharing my habit trackers, for example, when I haven't been taking them off, you know? Maybe that's why I feel the way I feel. But first of the month is coming Sunday, so on Sunday I can actually start sharing. But you know what, we're not going to wait until Sunday. I might not share my habit trackers today because I was recording this video for you guys and I recorded it only for you. But I'm going to share other stuff like, oh my gosh, even daily gratitude, I already low-key did it. But I'm going to share my to-do list for the day, and at the end of the day I'm going to tick off my goal trackers, because the journal has habit trackers and goal trackers. That actually reminds me of my shameless plug. If you want to get yourself a copy of the 90-day Be Your Own Babe journal, I created it to help with procrastination and all that stuff. It's a journal I'm using to track my habits, and you can get it for yourself as well. Oh my god, my mind goes all over the place. The habits I'm going to be practicing daily, number one is
unknown caller.
No. Have a daily to-do list. Work out 5 times a week. I'm already low-key doing this. I've been doing this all year, so that's not a problem. Follow my diet.
Unknown caller.
The diet that I set for myself on the same day that I plan my content, so I take time in a week to do that. And then the other habit is marketing my journal, because how else are people going to know about my business if I don't talk about it personally? Next is to upload 2 short form videos daily until the end of the year. I don't know how that is going to go, but at least 1 video daily. We're going to make sure we do that, because I know 2 might be a little bit of a stretch. This week I'm doing it so far. I'm not even complaining. Reach out to 25 brands weekly. I've not been doing that all week. I don't know, for some reason I've been so overwhelmed with staying on track with recording, editing, that last night I could have done it, but I sat down and scrolled. And as I said this out loud, I should put reduced aimless scrolling for the end of the year, because I don't know about you, but I can sit on my bed and scroll. Do I get shit done? Yes. The thing is that some things like applying to brands, I just put it on the back burner. You know why? Because I've been applying to brands all year long, and it's not like I haven't gotten brands. I have, but the ratio of response and application does not make sense to me. I need to figure out a way to deal with this. But yeah, that's it. That's what I'm going to be doing for my winter arc. Please let me know what you're going to be doing in the comment section down below. Also, one of the reasons I recorded this video before I leave is morning routines are very important when it comes to how much work you're going to put in your day. At least for me, I know that when I wake up, do my morning routine, work out, clean my space, it puts me in the right mental space to do stuff. I feel like I'm already succeeding before I even even take on my day's tasks. That's why ticking off my habit trackers is my favorite thing, because it makes me feel like I'm already accomplished and I'm just continuing the rest of the day. If you don't have a morning routine, I encourage you to create a morning routine for yourself, because it's going to help you be accountable and put in the work and track it. Again, this is for people especially who procrastinate like me, guys. When you procrastinate, you have to like think of things. You need cues to cue your brain to do certain things. And me, when I wake up and make my bed, okay, that's a cue. I'm not getting back into bed. When I make my bed, the one thing that I didn't show you, when I go to the bathroom, I actually sit on the toilet and read instead of taking my phone to scroll. What I decided to do is keep my books in the bathroom. So I just get a book, I read like at least 2 pages, because I'm not a reader. I diagnosed myself with dyslexia, but I've been reading lately. And yeah, 2 pages at least. Like the goal is 10 pages, but if I read 2 pages instead of scrolling, a win is a win, okay? I feel like I've yapped too much. Oh my gosh. One of my biggest skills is I'm fluent in Japanese, but as always, do not forget to stay motivated, be patient, trust the process, and spread the love. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.